Hey guys, it's Libby. So I did not film an intro at the tattoo shop because I always feel weird about doing this whole YouTube thing too much in front of other people. So here's the intro, getting a sternum tattoo, and I will talk about it after all of the vloggy footage. So yeah. That does sound like death. It's real loud.
Sorry. At least I was honest with you.
I appreciate the warning.
How you doing? You want to say anything? You doing good? Anything to say?
Not really.
Alright.
Do you have anything to say, Abby?
I don't. I think you're doing great.
Alright, first I want to talk about pain because everyone knows that the sternum is supposed to be one of the most painful places to get a tattoo, along with like your ribs, and your ribs are right around there and stuff. So walking into this tattoo, I was actually pretty nervous because I thought it was gonna hurt a ton and I didn't want to have to tap out of the tattoo and like come back on another day because it hurt too much the first day, which like there's nothing wrong with that, but like I promised myself that I would not be a little bitch and I would just get this tattoo done in one sitting, right? And I didn't know how long it was supposed to take either. So I was like, is it gonna take 4 hours? I don't know, probably not. But yeah, so I was really nervous because I didn't want it to like hurt so much that I wouldn't be able to finish it in a day. But I also had made the commitment to myself prior to walking in that I would finish it in a day. So I was like, no matter what the pain is, we're gonna conquer it because I signed up for it. So yeah, the pain though, what was my experience of it? Obviously everyone experiences pain differently. Everyone has different pain tolerances. I can't really say what my pain tolerance is. I've never broken an arm. I don't really get hurt too much because I don't really do too much, generally speaking. But did I think this hurt? Sure, it's a tattoo, it hurt, but did it hurt more than any of my other tattoos? And my other ones are on the fronts and backs of my ankles and also the back of my neck. No. I mean, there were a few places in this tattoo that like hurt, man, but like they were pretty brief. It wasn't that bad at all. It was not what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be so much worse. So it really wasn't. It basically felt like any other tattoo I've gotten. So I was really surprised about that, and people kept like in the shop kept coming up and being like, how's it feel? And I'd be like, fine, man. And they were all surprised by that. So I think that a lot of people have a different experience with this area getting tattooed, but I didn't. It was good for me. So I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Hello?
Hello, my name is Sarah. Are you suffering from chronic back or knee pain?
Bam. So for me, the line work hurt more over the shading, like all the black outlines that he did first of the flower and of the leaves. That hurt more than the shading for me. And also there were a few spots that hurt more when he was shading the top halves of the two leaves that go out to the sides, like the top halves of those. That hurt a little bit more. I'm assuming it's like more on a rib right there or something. And then also one that hurt more was the little tiny leaf that pokes out in the very bottom in the middle, that little tiny leaf. That one hurt a little bit more than the other stuff. But in general, it wasn't too bad. I kind of thought that the leaf that comes up right here was gonna hurt a ton just because like I'm a bony girl and there's only bone right here. But it really didn't. Like, I feel like it was the sort of pain that was like I could anticipate it very much, and so it wasn't bad. I think that's part of it. Like, you get used to it as the tattoo goes on, obviously, but like as you learn what the pain feels like in different areas, it's really not a big deal because you're ready for it. Now moving on to the price. I'm not weird about talking about price. I know a lot of people are. They're like, oh, that's private information, how much I want to spend on my tattoos. Like, I don't care. I spent $250 on this tattoo. It took 1 hour, which was a lot less than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know, I thought it would take 2 hours maybe. It was only 1 hour. So my artist charges 200 bucks an hour. I tipped him 50 bucks because he was a really great artist. If you're here in the Cincinnati area, I highly recommend him. His name is Hiron. I will tag his Instagram down below if you want to check out some more of his work. But I'm super satisfied with this piece. He worked really quickly. He was really nice, and I felt super comfortable getting tattooed by him. I've talked to a few other artists in the past that are like total douchebags or send off like creep alerts, you know? But like, Hiron was very nice and very respectful. So that's another question I anticipated getting. Was it weird to be tattooed by a guy right here because it's near my boobs or whatever? No, it wasn't. Again, if he had been a creep or a douchebag, yes, it would have been weird and I probably wouldn't have got it done by that person. But Hiron was super nice. It made me feel super comfortable. So yeah. So since I wanted to vlog my tattoo for YouTube, my artist was aware of this because I always ask them beforehand, of course. He was willing to let me tape a shirt here. Normally, I think that would kind of get in the way, but he was super nice and accommodating. I didn't want this video to get flagged or anything because I didn't have a shirt on, so we taped one. He was willing to do that. Thank you. So if you're just modest and stuff and you want to figure out some sort of half-covered situation, you can try to work that out with your artist. It might get in the way depending on your design, you know, but you know, that's a possibility if you're feeling uncomfortable. But me personally, whenever it comes to things like tattoos or laser hair removal, waxing, I don't really know what else, like spray tanning, I don't know, I've never done that, but any of those things, I don't really feel too self-conscious because these people are looking at bodies every day. In general, I kind of think bodies are just bodies, like, you know, like, I don't think it's that big of a freaking deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel too weird. Like, if I couldn't have had that shirt on, I would have felt fine. Again, if my artist was a creep or a douchebag, wouldn't have felt fine, but you know. Now I just want to talk about the healing process and the products I use. So I'm going to insert some footage of my tattoo. It has been about a week since I got it. So this is week-old tattoo. It's essentially healed, not completely obviously, but like it's mostly healed. Day one was kind of scary because when I washed it, I saw some ink. It was like I saw some green, man, and I was real scared. I'm like, oh, I just fricked up my tattoo. Game over. I'm gonna have to go back and get it fixed. It's gonna be so embarrassing because I just ruined it. Turns out it's totally normal for your tattoo to ooze a little ink. I did some Google searching, and also after it oozed the ink, it was fine. My tattoo was still good. So I was really scared about that. Don't worry about that if in the first couple days your tattoo's oozing. Obviously, if it's like a ton or something, you're probably doing something wrong, but I thought I was doing something wrong. Turns out I wasn't. So to wash it, it's good to use like a natural soap or whatever. I used Castile soap because that's what my piercing lady told me to use on my piercings, so I've used it for all my tattoos and stuff. It goes well. It's like Dr. something's soap, Castile soap, I don't know what it is, sorry, oops. And then the first several days of healing, I'd say like the first 3 days, I used Aquaphor ointment on the tattoo to keep it moisturized and healing well and stuff. But I woke up like day 4 maybe, and it was peeling like crazy. Like the night before, totally fine, nothing, but I woke up and it was just peeling. So what I did is I took these little cute scissors that are meant for eyebrows, and I just trimmed those little flaky pieces because I didn't want them flopping around and stuff. And you don't want to pull them because then you're gonna pull off more that's not ready to peel. So I just trimmed them down so they'd be nice and short, not bother me. And then I started using a lotion moisturizer thing instead. I used CeraVe or CeraVe, I don't know how you're supposed to say that, lotion. My dermatologist told me to use that on my face, so I'm like, well, it's gotta be good for a tattoo if a dermatologist told me to use it. So yeah, I used that moving forward as it peeled. It peeled that morning, and then the next morning it also peeled a ton, and after that it was pretty much done peeling, which surprised me. I thought it was gonna take longer. In those days, yes, it was itchy, and the following day or two it was also itchy. Right now I'm feeling good. It'll probably get itchy later, but whatever. So that was the healing process. Like I said, it's only been a week and it's not like healed, you know, but like it's done peeling, so it's essentially healed in my book. I'm gonna keep taking care of it, of course, but yeah, that's that. So I think I've addressed most of the potential questions. If you guys have more questions, feel free to leave them down below. I will answer them when I get a chance. I'm really behind on comments. Maybe I'll just answer comments on this video. I don't know. I'm behind on comments by like several months. I don't like when that happens. Anyways, there's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like my tattoo. If you don't, I don't really care. Oh, the meaning of the tattoo. You might wonder why I got the tattoo. What is it? It is a trillium flower, a white trillium flower, and that is the state wildflower of Ohio. I wanted a tattoo for Ohio because Ohio is home for me. I spent 2 years in college in Chicago. Like, I was so ready in high school. I was so ready to get out of Ohio, and I went to Chicago, and I love Chicago, but it made me appreciate Ohio more when I wasn't there. So Ohio is home, Ohio is family. I wanted a tattoo for Ohio, and I got it. So that's what that is. And I also just really love flowers. So yeah. Something I forgot to mention but remembered when I was putting on my shirt for the day. I did not wear a bra after I got this done or while it was healing because one, it would have hurt. The first day it was sore and it would not have felt good to have a bra on. But also because if you've got something rubbing on the tattoo, obviously that might mess it up a little bit. It might make it peel early or, you know, rub some ink off. So it's better to avoid wearing a bra if you can. My boobs are small enough that I can do that, and I already sort of really enjoyed the no bra movement. So I had no problem not wearing a bra. If you do want to wear a bra though, that's fine. I just recommend wearing one that doesn't have a wire, one that isn't too tight, one that doesn't move around a bunch, something like a sports bra or a bralette or something like that. But yeah, whatever you want to do, it's better, obviously, to wear things that don't rub on the area, though. Keep that in mind. That's all. Okay, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else to tell you guys. So, yeah, but if you got questions, feel free. Leave them down below. Have a good day, good week, good life.